Hello, my name is Kevin Portek. I am the Air Force's Natural Resources Subject Matter Expert, and I am responsible for the Natural Resource Program and compliance for the Air Force. I support the warfighter by helping to manage the natural resources, which includes the lands and waters, that are available to the United States Air Force for testing and training so that we can ensure military readiness. As Unit Environmental Coordinator, or UEC, it is also your responsibility to help conserve our natural resources, not only for environmental compliance, but also to make our natural resources secure and available for the Air Force testing and training requirements now and into the future. You know, the Natural Resource Program has many elements. Natural resources include forests and deserts and prairies, Arctic areas. Now, the Air Force has installations in all those types of ecosystems. And we have various programs to conserve lands in those ecosystems based on the needs of the military mission. Consequently, the Air Force program is very diverse. And in regards to environmental compliance, that would be conservation of wetlands, protection of threatened and endangered species that are protected by the Endangered Species Act. And those are the responsibilities of everyone on a military installation. So there are three basic objectives of a natural resource program on an Air Force installation. Probably first and most important is that the land management needs to support the military mission. Whether we fly airplanes or whether we test and train munitions and soldiers and airmen on the ground, that determines what the military needs are. Secondly is environmental compliance, the laws that protect the resources. And that would be things like the Endangered Species Act, the Clean Water Act, which protects wetlands, and other various laws that are passed by our government to protect the resources. So the third aspect of our program is to integrate those two items, integrate what the military mission needs and to integrate that into natural resources conservation so that we can simultaneously and concurrently comply with the law, protect the military mission, and ensure that the lands are available for testing and training. There are some items that you should know as a Unit Environmental Coordinator to help us comply with natural resource laws. First of all, just be in general respectful of the natural resources on the installations. Anytime that you have an activity that may affect resources, such as disturbing a vegetated area or disturbing a stream, those activities need to be coordinated in advance. And one of the ways to identify what these sensitive natural resources are is to look at your integrated natural resource management plan. Every installation has an integrated natural resource management plan that's signed by the commander. That plan identifies the sensitive natural resources on your installation. So therefore, that is one source for finding information on what the sensitive natural resources are to be protected, and also what the permissible land uses are on different areas of the installation based on what sensitive natural resources may be there. Many things can be permitted as long as they're coordinated first. So coordination through the environmental element is important before any ground disturbing activities take place. You can get more information on this by talking to your installation natural resources program manager. In summary, the Natural Resources Management Program is intended to support the mission, and by ensuring that we comply with all the federal and state laws to protect natural resources, we are protecting the mission, and we are providing a landscape that is available for the military for testing, training, and for quality of life considerations for both airmen and our nation for now and into the future. There are several resources that are available to you. In addition to the Integrated Natural Resources Management Plan that each installation has that I mentioned previously, environmental compliance in regards to the Natural Resource Program is outlined in the Air Force Instruction 32-7064, Integrated Natural Resources Management Planning. That document outlines some of the specific activities that you must do in order to ensure compliance with natural resources laws. So as Unit Environmental Coordinator, you should be familiar with these laws are, what the sensitive natural resources are on your installation, and to help us ensure that we remain compliant with the laws to protect those resources. Finally, don't forget that your installation's environmental element group is an asset to you. And you, as an environmental UEC for your unit, have an essential role in helping us comply with the rules and regulations for the protection of all environmental resources on your installation. Thank you.